Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited every day that I get to come on here and do Morning Cuppa Joy and see all of the beautiful people that want to come in and chat. And today you get to meet Mary and Cindy.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. I've gotten to know you a little bit more when you come in to chat with us, but I really want to have people get to know you and the beauty that you are. We only see your name here at Morning Cup of Joy, so
Oh, yeah.
you're on to let us see you.
Yeah, this is great. I love watching it every morning.
Pachetta's here and Sally Ann are saying good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm taking just a minute to share this onto my timeline, which I do every day. We have 6 people on with us, Marianne.
Awesome. How can I see them? Oh, got it. Let me turn it down.
To share this onto my timeline. We have 6 people on with us. Shared it.
Good morning, Perchetta. Namaste.
Deirdre is here.
Hey, Deirdre. Good morning.
Okay, so let me share it into one more place and then we're going to get going and get everybody in here.
Nice.
I don't see Wendy. There's our Wendy. Good morning, sweetheart. And she shared it to the group. That was my question. Okay, which she does every morning. Thank you. Okay, now I can see who all's here.
I can see it too.
Dosa. Hi, Robert. He's been coming on with us lately. We missed you when you weren't on with us, Robert. It's good to have your energy here. And Sally shared it. Thank you, Sally.
Nice.
Marcy Scott, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. This is awesome. So I was just saying to Marianne that, I've gotten to know her a bit because she comes and chats with us at night. And look, now she's up early this morning to be on here. I thought I was the only crazy one. I start my day early and I end it late.
I love the chanting. I'm glad y'all are doing that.
It makes such a difference. It's really affected my life in a big way. Really big way. I've done chanting for about, I want to say about 35 years now, but not ongoing.
Right.
And you know how sometimes you kick yourself in the butt for getting
skip a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, wow, if I'd been doing this all these years, just imagine. I'd be sitting on the top of a mountain somewhere.
That's right. Be a big bubble around you.
I do love mountains. Marianne, where do you live?
I live in Mobile, Alabama.
Alabama, that's right. How could I not get that with that accent?
I know. I'm on the Gulf Coast. Right on the Gulf Coast, right on the Mississippi-Alabama line. Oh. I'm down south.
Down south, so you're not on the Florida end of that border.
Mm-mm. No. I mean, I'm an hour from Pensacola.
Okay. I have a niece that has a timeshare or a condo in Destin, which is not too far from Alabama.
Yeah.
She goes there a lot. I keep telling her, you got to just come a little further south down into Florida and see me.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
There's Jean.
Jean Lorio, we missed you on chanting last night.
I know we did miss you.
Yeah, her energy is so beautiful when she comes in.
I know. I love her glasses.
Yes, we all got to laugh with you.
I love them. I think I need them. I'm always like.
Yeah, I don't know where mine are over there. I was gonna say, I don't even know where mine are. I'm okay reading the comments this morning, but there's some mornings when I'm like, let me get real close to the screen so I can see them.
There's some mornings I can't see. Well, I think it progresses by the nighttime.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Your eyes get tired from whatever you're doing during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carrie's here. Hello, our darling Carrie Klingon
Hi,
Butcher.
Carrie. Nice to meet y'all, finally.
I know, we've been waiting for you. And Charles Coons is here. Charles has been coming on with us on the chanting as well.
Nice.
So tell us what a typical day is like for you. What goes on in
Well,
your world?
in my world, it's very relaxed right now. I had 4 boys. My nest is now empty.
Oh,
Just recently, just the last few months, my last son has moved out. So it's pretty chill here. I do have 4 fur babies. So I have 4 dogs, so they keep me busy.
what kind of dogs?
And what?
What kind of dogs?
I've got 2 Labradors, and they were twins. So when we're talking about the kittens, it's like Bella and Daisy. They look exactly alike. I have a Pekingese and an Australian Shepherd.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
What a mix.
I've got a mix. Yeah. So, and I teach yoga here in Mobile, but right now I'm taking a break from that until things get better with the COVID situation. So, yeah. And I garden and I work from home. So it's a more peaceful, it's not as hectic as it was. And I just turned 50.
No. When you said you had grown kids, I'm going, you're lying.
And I have 2 grandbaby girls.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and a grandson is coming in October. Yeah.
And I would never have known if you hadn't said that. I was thinking 30s. Seriously.
Really? Oh,
You look
good.
so young. You really do.
I had all boys and they kept me young. You've got to play hard when you have boys.
This is true. I never had any of my own, but I grew up with 6 brothers.
Yes.
They're a lot of trouble.
They are. I mean, we've done jet skiing and ATVs, and you gotta play. There was no going to get nails done or anything like that. We were out in the dirt.
Yeah.
Which was fine with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jean Lorio says, I love our family. We all love animals. Marianne, you look like a 20-year-old.
Do I? Thanks.
Seriously. I mean, really. I would never have guessed your age. Never.
Maybe it's because the last one moved out, and I'm like, you go so many years going, I got to get these kids grown, and then I can relax now.
Yeah. There is that essence of peace about you. And I noticed that when you came in to chant with us, you were just so peaceful, and it was so natural for you. You were just in sync with it.
Thank
So
you.
that's the yoga, right? That's that yoga.
Yes, I love yoga, but when I first started, I really needed that to, fall into chanting or meditating. And now I find I don't need that as much. I can just, I don't have to wear myself out.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yoga does, it puts you in that mindset that, just like what Marietta was saying yesterday, everything is working perfectly.
Yes, it takes you out of, for so many years I was walking around just in my head, and then come down into your body and get out of your head so much. It felt so good. I was hooked.
Yes.
I was like, just for that hour or that 90 minutes of practicing, I didn't have all the thoughts going crazy in my head.
Yeah, it really does that. And, it's like Karen Palmer said, if we can get out of our head and get more into our heart, then we're
Yes,
going to be more peaceful. We're going to be less stressed because
absolutely.
we're not so focused on what's out there.
Mhm. And the chanting is the exact same thing. It gives your mind something to get busy on, and you're like, I can feel the peace.
Yes, absolutely. And Sally says, I love being committed to yoga. It frees your spirit.
It does. It does. Aparigraha, which means letting go. And that was one of the first things I learned is I just needed to let go and just get out of my head, get into my heart. And yeah, it's so good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, when you don't get into that spin, because there's so much around us, and we have choices. We have a choice if
We
we're going to get
do.
caught up in that spin and get into all of the drama of life. It's so easy, isn't it, to just you hear one person and then it's like, oh yeah, let me jump on that bandwagon. Let me participate in this conversation about how the world's awful right now. And we can do that. It's so easy to do that. We find what we're looking for.
We can
So
also turn away from all of that. I mean, and just say, no, I'm not participating.
yeah,
That's not for me.
yeah.
And I don't feel that, I feel like the drama is not real at times. It's just something to keep the negativity going.
Yeah, that's what drama does. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It only takes one person to
Oh,
sound that
yeah.
horn, you know? Yeah.
But when
And
you recognize whoever's the trigger, you can just let them go. I think people fade, after if you don't participate.
right, if
They
you
don't
don't
hook you.
participate, yeah, and you stop giving them attention.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Karen Boyle.
Sharon, good morning, sweetie. And she says, yes, you look great, Marianne.
Thanks. Thank
And
you so much.
Marcy says she's going to join our chanting group at night when she has the time. Yay, please do. We're on at 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah. And it becomes like it's almost 8. You make the space. I'm there. Get on there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you'll be glad you did. Like I said, it makes such a difference for me.
Hmm.
I can't even remember before chanting. It's like it's so ingrained in me now. And I get up and I start immediately after I wake up. It's like, yep, let me get this day going right.
Yes. Retraining the brain.
Yes, making a new habit and a habit on the positive side.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Trudy is here. Trudy, and I'm not sure how to say the last name. Is it Trujillo or Trujillo, maybe? And she's from Long Island, New York.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. Trudy, is this your first time? I don't recognize the name, and I'm not sure if you're a member of our Angelic River family group, but we'd love to have you if you're not familiar with us.
Two of my two oldest boys were born on Long Island.
Really?
Hmm.
So you haven't always been in?
No, I've not always been in Mobile. I've lived in San Diego and um, Astoria, Oregon. My husband was in the military.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I
but
was
I got into yoga in Mobile.
Okay. Okay. I was going to say you're either a military brat or you married somebody.
Yes. But we've settled here. So for now. But that could change.
That could
I'm
change.
on my second act.
The best time of your life.
Best time of my life.
And where are you from originally?
Birmingham.
Oh, so you are an Alabama girl.
Yes, I am an Alabama girl. So coming back, I got that accent right back.
And Trudy is asking what town your boys were born in.
Mineola and Syosset. You know where, probably know where that's at.
I have never been to New York. I'm going to change that though.
That was 32 years ago. I've got a 30, he's going to be 33 in October. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, 33. What a magical number.
Yeah, he'll
A
be
magical
33.
number.
Yeah, he'll be 33 in October.
I'm still blown away that you have grown kids.
I do. Grown boys. I would have people, just random people come up to me when they would see us all out, and they would come up and say, "You're going to have a grand girl." And I said, "Oh, am I?" And they said, "Yes, you're going to have girls in your life finally." And it happened.
So you have a granddaughter.
I have 2 granddaughters.
2 granddaughters. Awesome.
Yeah. But they live away too, so, which is okay. One of my sons just moved to Alaska.
Oh my gosh, that is far away.
Yeah. But we're going to visit when we can, if we can, in October.
Yeah. Now, are they in the military also?
He's in the Air Force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trudy said,
Nassau County, that's right.
yeah, she's in Eastern Long Island. And Sally told me how to say her name. She said the J is silent, so it's Truillo. Trillo.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh, Jean said yes.
Okay, so we're asking Trudy because Jean says it's pronounced Trujillo. Trujillo. So yeah, let us know how to say your name. We like that.
Yeah.
And Charles is from Mount Sinai. And Jean, she says, Jean, that's the way to say it, Trujillo. Trujillo. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to love the Spanish pronunciation of things. And my friend Lily Ortega comes on with me on Fridays and translates the angel messages into Spanish. I don't know if any of you have caught that show. It's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern time. And she's been teaching me a little bit of Spanish, and I'm picking up some. And when somebody types in something in Spanish, I almost can get the whole thing of what it's saying now.
You're
It's so
picking
cool.
it up. Nice. What is the one, suelta y?
Confia.
Yeah.
Suelta y confia. Let go and trust. And I love that. I want to write that everywhere in my house. It's like, let me just write it on the walls. My landlord would probably have something to say about that.
They may not like that.
They may not. We've had people come in. Rick Morrow is with us. Good morning. And Sherry Layton Gatewood is watching.
Oh, I didn't see about the, Sally just wrote that there was an earthquake last night, in Alaska.
Yeah, I don't listen to news, so I don't know what's going on. The only time I turn my news on is when it feels like we're having a hurricane, which this is our hurricane season here in Florida. And we've had some intense thunderstorms here. It's been really weird. I even did a video of one last week. It was just so, the thunder was so loud and felt like it was right over top of my house. You know how it feels like something's just shaking the whole ground. And that's what it was like. And the lightning was lighting up the sky. And it's been that way. Every storm now has been very intense.
I think it's so hot right now. We've been having intense storms. I think we've got something moving up, but it's probably just a rain event.
That's my hope. Every time a intense thunderstorm comes through, I'm like, don't make me turn the news on. So I try to feel intuitively to see, okay, this is just a thunderstorm. It's not
I've
anything.
been checking in with the news like once a week just to see how things are going out there.
Right. Well, I don't know how, but somehow I got hooked into getting messages in my email about emergencies for weather. So
Oh,
I get these notices, emergency weather alert, and I'm like, what?
oh no.
But it's usually intense thunderstorms. It hasn't mentioned any hurricanes yet, and praying that they will leave us alone this year.
I
Not
know.
something I want to encounter right now.
Sally said there's always stickers you could put up. Good idea
Well, that's
to
true.
put it all over your walls.
I will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, great idea. Sally, you're so brilliant. I
Okay.
just love when our family knows the right thing to tell us and we can go run and check it out. Yeah, and that's what we do on here. It's like, ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Let me do that. Just like the chanting, when we started doing that and getting more involved in doing a daily thing of chanting, and other people were getting hooked on it because it hooks you.
It does.
It's the feeling that happens, and that's what we take in, that energy of being lifted up and changed on the inside, transformed, which is
Hmm.
what Nam Myoho Renge Kyo does. It's a transformative chant that happens.
Yes. Transition.
Mhm. Yes, and I don't know if I said hello to Hope Wellington Marshall. And Hope, you've been on the chanting with us on Zoom. We hope to have you back doing that. I know it's really late there, I think.
Wasn't it like 2 o'clock in the morning?
I think so. Yeah.
Come back, Hope.
She's a trooper.
Yeah.
Yes, and Jean says that's why I felt so bad yesterday. I'm not sure. Um, Maybe it was the weather or the earthquake. But Marcy says she loves Florida. Her sister lives in Tampa. Yeah, that's on the other side. I'm in the southeast part of Florida. We're the ones that get the most hurricanes, right where I'm at.
How
Either
far are you from the beach? Are you right on the beach?
I'm about 10, 15 minutes from the beach. So I jump in my car and head up the road, and it's right there. I don't know if I would I would want to live on the beach for all of the energy, but when the hurricane season hits, I don't want to be on the beach.
We got hit pretty bad from Katrina.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we did. We were on the bad side.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a bad one.
yeah.
I went through Andrew down here way back when, and that was the scariest one I've been through. I've been through several that did damage, but not the destruction that Andrew did. That was devastating to South Florida.
Right.
Yeah. There were towns that were wiped out. So Marcy's asking where I'm at in Florida. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, which is just north of Miami. Everybody knows where Miami is. So I'm just above Miami. It takes me about half an hour to get down to Miami, but I try not to. I avoid it. Okay, do you see Sally's comment? Do you want to read that?
Um, about releasing some heavy stuff from, okay, we are releasing some heavy stuff from our past lives at this time. Lots of people saying they've been emotional and crying over seemingly nothing. So hold on and trust the process.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's right. Let go,
I
swelter,
wonder
let
if
go.
it's the new moon. It was a new moon in Cancer.
Mhm.
That's usually about new beginnings and starting something new. Namyaho Renge Kyo is all about inner transformation.
Yes. That's our Prachetta. Thank you,
Yes,
Prachetta.
thank you, Brachetta.
So beautiful. And Hope says she hopes to be there tonight. Oh, yay. Oh,
Nice.
yummy. Yeah, the new moon that we just had, that was Monday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And new moons are change, you know, looking forward to what's to come with the rest of the cycles of the moon, what energy is going to be brought into us. So it is starting, starting something. Think about what you want, think about your goals or your dreams, what you want to manifest, and then do it. Manifest that. We all know how to manifest. It's not a secret anymore. We used to think, oh, those millionaires, they're the only ones that know how to do that, right? But we
We
all,
all know how to have a good life. We know
yeah,
what we need to do.
yeah,
So,
exactly. Exactly. And it's not even all about abundance. Manifesting, you manifest whatever you want.
right.
What you're thinking of, what your thoughts are, that's your focus. So focus on what it is you do want. If we're so focused on how bad we have it or how bad we feel, guess what? That expands.
No.
So focus on the affirmations that are going to help you get into the mindset of I am enough. I am awesome. I am wonderful. I am abundant. And keep that focus going with that. Marcy,
Oh,
yes, I
Sally
do want
Delarue
to
says, she said, dream big.
dream big.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So what dreams do you all have that you want to manifest? This is your time. This is the time to start working on it and focusing on it. And I know a lot of people do vision boards. I do vision cards. So I
Oh,
take
I
it,
saw your cards.
yeah, one of the big index cards and put one thing on it that's focusing right on that one thing that I want to bring to me. And they work. They're powerful.
Yes, I love vision boards. I
Yeah.
used to give vision board classes, and that was fun. I even did it with some children, and they really got into it. They were like, anything? And so I gave them all the magazines and everything, and they were like, oh, they never looked at it that way. Just whatever you resonate with.
Whatever you resonate, whatever calls you, that's what I found. When
Yeah.
I open the magazine, it's like I'm not particularly looking for something,
But
but
what's
something will
calling to you?
always grab your attention. It'll be
Yes.
what looks like it's this big all of a sudden, and you're like, oh, I see that. That I'm supposed to put that on my board or my card, and that's what happens. And then you've got it right in front of you. I don't do the boards anymore because I have a very small space that I live in.
Hmm.
So I'm limited with wall space. I could get the stickers and just put it up on the wall.
Right before my birthday, I took all my vision boards because, right now I'm in a transition, and I just burned them. I let them all go. So because I want to create new.
Yeah.
So let them go. A lot of things manifested, but just I wanted to let them go and start anew. So I haven't made a new one yet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
time, or maybe try the cards.
Yeah, I might try the cards. Do you
Because the
put pictures
cards,
on your cards?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I put
Nice.
pictures, words, and then the beauty of that is you can take them with you. Like stick them in your purse, carry them around with you. Or I put mine in
Yeah.
my planner, so I always have it with me wherever I'm going. And then on the back of the card, you can write. So you can, if you have like a picture of a car that you want to manifest, on the back, just start putting some, like the color of the car, if you have a particular make that you're looking at or that you are,
Right.
wanting in your life, put that on there. I love doing the cards.
I do
We should
too.
do
I
that
love
as a
doing
group.
yours.
Yeah, we should do vision cards in our group.
Yeah, that would be
Fun.
fun. Everybody could do their cards together. It's fun to do them as a group.
It is. Yeah, it really is. And then you show them to each other.
Yeah, you're like,
And
this is my vision for my life. And it changes.
yeah. And Sally says, I just did one, and in less than 2 weeks, Jordan manifested her new car and house. Yeah, absolutely. It's powerful.
It
And I
is.
saw Jordan with her new car. That's awesome. And I'm so glad that she got her house. That was an amazing manifestation. Really happy that that happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is she buying a house? Is she closing on a house?
Yes.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. I'm so happy for her. So, and I love Jordan. She is so amazing. I watch her when she does the painting, and you just watch this creative process unfold, and you can just see the energy that she's putting into those paintings, and they're awesome.
Yeah,
And
that's
Sally, I
great.
think she said that you're carrying her paintings there at your shop, which is wonderful.
Nice.
Prachetta is saying that she's missing her parents so much. I know, darling. And I saw the picture of the butterfly that landed on Prachira's wrist and stayed there. And I know we get messages and we get signs from our loved ones that are in spirit. So any of those that you intuitively know, that's a sign. That's a big sign. I've had dragonflies that have done that with me. That had one time. I had my cell phone in my hand. I was holding it out, and all of a sudden there was a dragonfly that landed right on top of it. And
Oh.
I just started laughing, and I said, "Do you need to make a call?"
So what does the dragonfly mean to you?
To me, the dragonflies are messengers. They every time they come into to where I'm at in my space, because I see them all the time when I'm outside. But when they come up close to me or they circle overhead, I just stop. I'm like, okay, y'all are bringing me a message. So let me just see if I can get what that is. And I always do. I always do. There was one day I used to go swimming every day before coronavirus. And so there was one day I went to get in the pool and there was a dead dragonfly in the pool.
Oh.
And I didn't want to just leave it there. So I scooped it out and I put it over in the dirt and the grass. There's bushes right beside the pool. And I looked up as I stood up and I looked up. There were two dragonflies swirling overhead. They were just constantly back and forth swirling. And I know that they were thanking me for paying respect to their dead, either family member or friend, loved one. That was just so cool. They have a lot of beautiful, I call it angelic energy. When I see them, they're just like, we're here for you. That's what the angels do. They let us know they're here for us.
I think so. I can feel the angels around me.
Yeah, and Sally says, messages from my sister. She sends them to me. Our loved ones do send us something to get our attention and show us that they're right there. They're able to do that. They're able to be with that type of energy where they can make that happen. Oh, Prachir just showed up. Hi, Prachir. Thank you for coming on. We were just talking about your butterfly on the wrist. And it was such a beautiful, beautiful butterfly, too. Not sure what kind it was. I don't think it was a monarch. It didn't look like a monarch, but it was a beautiful butterfly. And my friend Joanne Castillo is here. Hi, Joanne. She says, beautiful dragonfly story. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that was a while ago, and that just is so in my memory of those dragonflies when I looked up and they were together. It was like two of them together. They were just swirling around me.
Nice. So are you not able to get out and go swimming now?
they've closed the pool because of social distancing. They don't want a pool full of people out here and,
Yeah.
get smacked by our city for not following
Can you
regulations.
go to the beach though right now?
We can still go to the beach, but they are saying still social distance at the beach, which I haven't been in a bit. The last time I was there was only a couple people there. The beaches are pretty empty right now. But
I feel like outside is safer than an enclosed. I went to the beach for my birthday in Pensacola, and you, it, you're not around anybody on the beach. I mean, unless you're just sitting right next to somebody.
right,
It's easier to
yeah,
social distance.
it is. But our beaches get so crowded here at Fort Lauderdale and
Mm,
Miami. It's and when this all started, it was spring break time, so our beaches were so full of kids for
packed.
spring break, and they had a hard time because they refused to go. They were here. That was their vacation, their time to be here,
Right.
and they refused to follow the guidelines. So it was
Ooh.
bad in the very beginning here. Now, like I say, I've been down to Fort Lauderdale Beach, and there's hardly anybody there. People
Well,
are
we've
out
got to,
walking.
yeah, we've got to do our part to stop this.
Yes, absolutely. Safety and using common sense.
Mhm. Put
Thing.
your mask on,
Hands.
wash your hands.
Yeah, absolutely. We know what to do. It's like it's no secret that if you're going to have your mouth uncovered, there's stuff that comes out of your mouth, and we're breathing each other's um, air as we exhale. So the mask does help. And I have a friend, she's going to be on one of my shows soon, Deborah Green, and she started this movement, My Mask is for You. So it's
Yeah,
not even that I'm protecting
not
myself.
about us.
You're protecting that other person from what might be coming from your mouth. You never know when you come into contact with other people who you've been in touch with that may be a carrier or may have the coronavirus and not even be aware of it. So yeah, just using common sense.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get this over with. Get back to life.
I totally agree. And look at where we are. It is prayer request time. Oh my goodness. Okay, Navriti is here. Hi, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I love that. She taught us so much the day she was on about mudras and about
I missed that one. I'm
saris.
going to have to watch the replay.
Oh, it was awesome. Awesome. And now, Navriti, I am learning more about mudras. I have this wonderful deck that I ordered, the mudras of yoga. Oops.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's what
And
you've been using at night.
those are the cards. They're all cards. That's what I've been using to teach us about mudras and to learn them myself. And I've been using them when I chant. This is one that we've learned just recently. I'm sure you know that one, Navriti. And this is one of my favorites, the Dhyana mudra, where you rest your right palm in your left palm, and then you connect the thumbs.
Nice.
Yes, I posted some pictures of them on the timeline and in the group. So any prayer requests that you all have, it's that time. I can't believe it is, but this
Wow.
time goes so fast when we come on here in the mornings. In Navriti, I just did the Dhyan Mudra, finished my meditation. I love that one. That is one of my favorites. It's easy to do and it feels so good. You really do feel the difference. Marianne, have you noticed that when we're doing the mudras
Mm.
chant?
I always want to come back though. I'll stop and I'll bring my hands to heart center.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that. When we finish the chant, I come back to the heart and we go into our heart at the end and really feel into that energy that has happened with
Yes,
the chant.
it's amazing.
And Prachir's talking about his butterfly. He says it was an amazing experience. The butterfly just sat calmly on my wrist for nearly 10 minutes. I had noticed that since morning, a few of them hovering around me. I was missing Mom since morning and badly needed a sign from her. I'm glad I got a sign from my mom. I'm so glad you did too, Prachir. That's an awesome sign to get, isn't it? To just know and have that knowing that that was sent just for you.
So Sharon has the same deck as you.
Yes, she does.
Nice.
Yeah, she was the one that initiated us learning about the mudras. She was learning them from a video that was teaching about them, and so she wanted more and more and more. And I said, okay. So we had a video to teach us, and then I found this deck on Amazon, and I said, "Ooh, I want that." And so I sent it to Sharon as well. So we were both learning them. We're both working with our mudras and getting that energy going of really, really learning more. I love to learn.
I do
I
too.
whatever I can learn right now, it's like I'm a sponge. I'm just absorbing it. So this is one thing that's been a real blessing in my life, is to bring the mudras, the chanting, all of it, just bring it all together.
Mhm.
Okay, so what else we got? Any prayer requests that you all want to put in there? Prachir and Prachetta, let's lift you up. I know you're missing your beautiful parents, and especially your mom who just left in March. And she's right there with you. So let's lift you up to be able to feel her presence more profoundly in your life.
Sharon Boyle, you're manifesting. You manifested your cards. She said by magic they just showed up.
That's right. Yeah, that was a manifestation.
Yeah. Jean Loria said prayers for all who are missing their loved ones.
Absolutely. Well, I heard from Shantae last night. I did another energy healing session for her. She was having a very difficult time. She's going to go through 3 weeks of treatment for the West Nile virus that got into her body. And she's at home, but she's really struggling, emotionally struggling with all of this as well. So let's keep Shantae lifted up. I told her we pray for her every morning, and that lifted her spirits. And I pray for her at night before I go to bed. So let's lift our beautiful Shantae up in prayer. And what else?
Sally says asking to have my energy level lifted today, feeling very drained.
That's what I've been hearing from a lot of people, and I've experienced some of it myself. It's like sometimes in the middle of the day, I just have to lay back. I'm just like, I just have to lay back for a minute. So I'll usually do it in my recliner. I don't go to bed. I just lay back and relax and close my eyes, and that rejuvenates me. So there is a lot of that type of energy right now where we're just
It
being
was heavy
drained.
yesterday.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
I got really tired in the middle of the day. Wanted
Yeah.
to just go to bed.
That's when it's been hitting me too. It's like the middle of the day. I'm
Yeah.
okay in the morning. I'm okay at night. I'm a night person anyway. But in the middle of the day, there's been something heavy there. It's like, yep, I just
Well,
got
and it is really hot. So maybe we should be taking a little break. Siesta.
a siesta. I like that. And just listen to your body. That's the message. Listen to your body. If it's telling you to stop, take that pause, then do that.
Yeah.
And Prachetta asked for good health prayers for Wendy, Shantae, Tony, Charlie, and prayers of strength, courage, and hope for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil, prayers of love and happiness for my beautiful Teri. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. And I know, Sally, you're still on here, so give us an update on how Tony is doing, please. And we're praying for her. I've been in touch with Claire Louise, and her son Charlie is doing really well. So thank you all who lifted him up while he was in the hospital.
Is Deidre on here?
She was on earlier. I don't see her any comments from her right now.
I haven't seen.
Oh, and Sharon said it was Gabby Forrester who posted a video, which then inspired me to learn mudras. So thank you, Gabby, for the initiation. Thank you, Gabby. Absolutely.
Hey, Deidre. Just checking.
Yeah, and Gabby's not here. So we miss you this morning, Gabby. And Sharon says she's also been going upstairs and laying down on my bed for short rest to allow my body and mind to relax.
Yeah. It's good. It's kind to do for yourself. It's a kindness to give yourself that break instead of to keep pushing.
Yeah, because it's your body telling you something. And I have been listening to those messages from my body for years. It's like, if I change something in my diet, the body's going to tell you, don't do that. Or, yeah, that feels pretty good. Or for me, it's like with medication. I don't take any kind of medication. And when a doctor tries to put me on something, my body's going, no, not going to happen. And I love Faye's comment, a siesta and laughter is good medicine.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Siesta's always good.
Yeah, Deirdre said yes, she is here. Yay.
Just checking.
Yeah. Checking on you. And because I know, Deirdre, usually when we ask for prayer requests, we hear from you. So if there's anything anybody wants to put in there, it is our prayer request time.
Is Gabby here?
No, I haven't seen Gabby on this morning. We're missing some people this morning.
Oh.
So for all of those in our family that didn't come in for coffee, we're thinking about you and love you and lifting you up, whatever is going on in your world right now. And let's see what Sharon said. I started doing it a few weeks ago when this neck and shoulder pain started. It's still not fully recovered, but getting there. Well, let's put you in there in the circle for that neck and shoulder pain. There we go, Deirdre. I see you now. World peace, of course. Of course, of course. And Sally says that Tony is fine. Her meds are working better than we had allowed our hope to be. After so many years of having different meds not work, then to have one finally work, it's incredible.
That's great.
So happy to hear that. And thank you for letting us know, because Tony is so dear to us. We love you, Tony. And love that you are starting to get some relief from the pain and from those symptoms. I was just checking to see who's on in the morning. Prachetta. Oh, yay. We get Prachetta in the morning coming on with the show and let you all see her beautiful energy. And yes, we got a lot of hearts for that.
Yay.
Beautiful. So, Marianne, is there anyone that you would like to place in the circle today?
I would like to place one of my sons in the circle. So just to raise him up. He's struggling right now.
Absolutely, we will do that. And Rick Morrow is asking for prayers for Neil Whitten, who was hospitalized. Okay, well, let's go into our prayer time and focus inside on the energy. And Marietta, I see your hearts lifting you up, sweetheart, for all that beautiful love that you give out, that your energy stays strong. We were talking about you before the show started and about how beautiful your energy is. And it is. And we loved getting to know you yesterday a little more. So thank you for being here. Okay, so focus on the breath right now. Let's take a deep breath into our heart. The breath is what brings us to our center point, creating that energy that everything else is just falling away. We're focusing right on where we need to be in this now moment, which is inside our heart. Letting that love flow in, taking that energy. I always like to see the color that's coming in when I close my eyes. I see that color of love. Sometimes it changes and shifts, and today it's a beautiful green color. Green is the color of our heart chakra. So there's a lot of heart chakra energy going on, knowing our worthiness, knowing that we are enough and we are deserving to have love in our life. So let's focus on that. Focus on I am enough. Pull that into your heart. And on your out breath, release anything that's telling you that you're not enough, anything that's insecurity, anything where you don't feel you're being honored and respected. Let's let go of that today. That's what the angels are showing right now, that there's a need to let go of disrespect in our world right now. So let's, in the in breath, take in, I am enough. I am worthy. I am deserving of everything good and wonderful in life. And on the out breath, let go of anything that's not showing you that in your world. Where are you not being respected? And where are you not respecting yourself? Where are you not listening to what your body is saying or what is felt as a lack in your world? Let's let go of that lack mentality. It's an abundant world. We have everything that we need to live in this world, to survive, to thrive, to have whatever it is our heart desires. So coming back to the center inside of our heart, really feel that energy now. Did the color change? Did it shift? Did your energy shift with saying that mantra, I am enough? I am awesome. I am powerful. I am empowered by knowing that I am spirit. Take in all of that beautiful energy of love, of light, that feeling of worthiness. Place your hand on your solar plexus, right at the top of your abdomen, and say, I am enough. I am worthy. I am a being of love and light. And then release out anything that's unlike love and light. Any pain that you may be in physically, any part of your body that's not working as well as it could be. Let's breathe that out. Let's not have any criticism or judgment about what's going on inside of our bodies. Let's just share love in there. Only love is welcome here. So breathe in the love. If there's any place that's not feeling quite right, if it's the shoulder, the neck, headaches, stomach aches, foot pain, hand pain, let's go right into that place inside and breathe love into it. Kuan Yin tells us that love is what heals. Love is the energy that makes the cells work properly, that makes them repair themselves because they're thriving under that energy of love. And when you breathe in deeply into your lungs, that helps the repair process go even quicker. So taking in the deep breath, adding in the love, and then releasing anything that's unlike love, any old story that's telling you that you're not worthy, any old story that tells you that you'll never amount to anything, any old story that tells you that you have to work hard. The harder you work, the more you'll get ahead in life. That's an old story. There is so much abundance in our world. Manifest it. Call it to you. Call in the prosperity. Call in the health, the good health for you. Call in what you want in your life. If it's more friends, if it's a romantic love, whatever that might be, more peace in your life, more joy, more bliss, more laughter, call it into you by focusing your energy on that. I want more of that, please. Can I have more love? Can I have more energy of lightness and laughter and good times with our friends? Call that into your heart. And let your focus be on manifesting whatever is for your best and highest good. So now that we have all of that love swirling around in our heart center, let's focus on the prayer request. Everyone that was placed in the circle today for additional energy of love, let's give it to them. Let's share that love into each person that was placed in the circle. And let's envision that love swirling around them. See that green color of love totally covering each person that's placed in our circle, wrapping them up in so much love, so much light. And let's ask the angels to take them now in that cocooned state with all of our love poured into them. Let them release whatever it is that's going on around them and in them, and lift them up right to our Creator. Let the white light of God totally surround them, that whatever is going on in their life, it will be covered in God's love and answered to the best possible answer for them. And then let's place each person that's gathered here this morning in that circle, asking for everyone to be touched by God today, for all of us to feel that power within us. We are a spark of the divine. So letting that power come into us, surrounding us, we ask for that white light to go with us throughout the day as we are covered in the love of God, that we are protected from any outside influence, from any outside energy that might try to penetrate our happiness and our joy inside of us. Just take that in, breathe it in, breathe in the love. Exhale anything unlike love. Release any of the attachments to the outcomes of the prayers, any attachment to the outcome of what might be happening in your own life. Just let it go. Let it go and trust and believe that you are seen and heard and your prayers are answered by God. And now let's give love, one person at a time. Let's hold one person in your mind that's in this group and send them a big hug. Give them a big heart hug. And say to that person, I love you. I love you. Oh, it feels so good to give love out of our heart. You're giving from the overflow. You're giving from where there is so much love that it's bubbling over inside of you. And then that person is sending it on to somebody else. It's going around the circle and it's coming back to you. And then this is the part that I love every day, where we share this love with the whole group. Anybody that's here, anybody that will watch this later and feel the love that we're sharing, let's just send it out to each other in our world. And there was a big thunderclap that said, yes, yes, let's do this. So the way we do our heart telephone, as Deirdre has termed it, we count to 3 or count down from 3. And then we say the words, thank you, I love you. And we say it from our heart. Make it very heart-centered. Wherever you're at, say it out loud. Doesn't matter if other people hear you. They may need that. They may need your words of that today. So Marianne, would you like to lead us in this?
Sure. 3, 2, 1. Thank
Thank
you. I
you.
love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you all for being on with us today.
Yes.
My dear Lily Ann from Norway just arrived. You were here just in time to receive love, Lily. And love is the energy that heals. So much healing and love to you. And thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Marianne, it was a delight to meet you.
Thank you for
Here.
having me.
Gosh, you're beautiful. You are beautiful.
You're beautiful too.
Thank you. We all are. We're all
We
beautiful.
are.
Feel into your beauty right now and put a smile on your face and just, I am beautiful. That's one of the I ams that we can do every day. I am beautiful.
Yes.
I am magnificent. I am a being of love and light. Say those I ams. Feel that energy as it goes through you. I love it. Thank you, Pachetta. She said, such a beautiful morning, Cuppa Joy. Yeah.
Thank you, Perchetta. See you tomorrow morning.
Yes, I can't wait to have our Pachetta on here. It will be an amazing morning. So,
Thanks, Jean.
yeah. So
See you tonight chanting.
gather your friends, bring them in tomorrow, bring them in and so they can get their morning dose of joy on here and go about your day, starting it off this way. That's what I love. I start my day with you all and with love every day. And it makes a huge difference. And Pachetta says that she'll continue to pray for your son, Marianne.
Oh, thank you, Perchetta.
And Sharon Boyle said, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet all of you. I enjoyed this. This was great.
Yeah. And see, there was nothing to be nervous about. It's just coming on, having conversation, chatting with our friends.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I saw our dear Deirdre type in the words that ends our show every day. So when you're ready, let's say those words.
Namaste, y'all.
I love how you say it with that Southern accent.
Yep. I got it down.
Absolutely. May your day be peaceful and joyful, everyone. Blessings to you. I love you so much. And stay with us here at Enlightened World. We got stuff going on all day long here. Check out the schedule at Enlightened World Network and see what's happening. I love you. Bye, everybody. Bye,
Bye.
Harriet. Love you.
Love you.
See you tonight.